niggas want to fuck with other women. There's no such thing as a monogamous man.
It is, but y'all just don't like them.
Why? Because they broke?
I don't know what they is. They ain't. Some of them ain't broke. It just
Lame.
I don't know. It's a bunch of guys. I know a bunch of guys that don't cheat. Like my man, I only want to call his name. Him and his girl just broke up, and this nigga, I know he ain't no cheat nigga. He's a good guy and a good nigga. Like the bitches want him, but I don't know like how y'all break up.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. It seemed like to me, and I could be wrong. Relationships are justified by being what you go through.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm starting to see. Like, cause when everything all good, that's when people break up.
Right.
When the shit be havoc, they be riding out. Soon as we get to a point that we happy now, we have found ourselves, we split.
Somebody done took enough of something.
No, bro, it's just like, bro, you ain't no bullshit no more. Like if your dude did everything you asked him to do as a man, you wouldn't like him no more.
That's a lie.
I'm telling you.
No, you're not
right?
telling me.
Because if he submit to you, you wouldn't like him. That the case, you'll be the woman.
I mean, hey.
It's insane on how some women think. And he said, why all the monogamous guys? She says all the monogamous guys are monogamous because they're broke. And, shout out to Big Bang Black, because she said he just kept it a bean. I didn't never know it was a Mexican bar right here. He kept it a bean. Y'all just don't like normal. Most women who wasn't raised around normal or raised to be a woman, a true woman, they don't like normal in general. They don't like normal. They don't know the benefit of the patriarchy. That's so crazy. They don't even understand. They think the matriarchy is such a benefit. If you look at the black community, it's a matriarchy. Hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And it's in the gutter. It's in the gutter if you look at it. Women run the black community and it's in the gutter, and it's still men's fault. And, all monogamous men, contrary to what she believed, are not broke, because when I was broke, I was fucking niggas, bitches too. That's the crazy thing. And most of the time, I didn't even attempt to pull them from another nigga. They just wanted something new. And it was another clip I'm gonna throw in there if I can find it. And the guy was saying that he was explaining why it's easier to holler at a girl with a boyfriend than it is to holler at a single woman. And I hear a lot of dudes talking about they smash married women, just guys talking about it in person and on the internet, and talking about how easy married women are. And that's crazy to me, because I guess it's the same rule applies here. Basically what the guy was saying was like, it's you versus one guy versus you versus every potential guy. So she in a relationship, you just got to beat that one guy. Honestly, I don't play those games. But back to what they were saying, there's a bunch of, lame guys with money. I ain't gonna say lame, how they put lame out there, a bunch of regular guys with money that would be monogamous and give you the world and don't even think about cheating, but y'all don't like them. They just let you know it's a certain fraction of women that's attracted to toxicity. They like toxicity. They want you to have hoes. It was a video that was going like a little bit viral last year where the woman was mad because she looked at her boyfriend's phone and he wasn't talking to no other bitches. You know what I mean? So that tells you right then and there. And Tiana Taylor, she had a famous clip when she was with Ahmad Shepard. I think they was at the Breakfast Club. And she said, don't nobody want a guy who no other woman want. And that's the difference between women and the balance that God made between men and women. A guy wants a woman that he wants to call his queen, his wife, the number one he wants you to see him with, right? That woman, he don't want other niggas to have her. This is what hoes can't understand. This is something that hoes can't understand. because women think like women. Most women don't have the capacity to think like men. So women want guys that other women want, right? But they want them other women to chase the guy, but still want that guy to be monogamous to them. That's the difference. They want popular dick. We don't want popular pussy to claim and be with. Nah, we hit a little bitch that everybody done hit, if you're younger and just in general, but you ain't cuffing it. Not if you got a brain. And at the end of the day, her thinking, oh, why? Because they broke, and everything revolve around money. All these women, especially you see this amongst a lot of black women and these new Beckys and stuff, and some of these Marias, but mainly you see it amongst black women on the internet, where it's money is the only thing that matters, bro. Money is the only thing that matters, bro. And guess what? When they get a guy with money, they never get guys with money, but if they get a guy with money, it still ain't enough. They still gonna fuck it up. Let me tell you this in general. A woman, most of these women out here today, they can get the perfect guy that they want. All right? They can get the perfect guy that they want, and they still think they can do better. It's not good enough, or they still not gonna do what need to be done for that guy to keep him or keep him happy. They not. And I'm keeping it a thou while. So this whole conversation, like he said, y'all just don't want the good. Y'all not attracted to it. And what he mean by it, he can say he just don't know why. But I can tell you why, Big Bank. They attracted to degeneracy. They attracted to bums. They attracted to scammers, drug dealers. I done seen niggas mamas telling them they should just go sell drugs and go. Y'all really don't even understand how deep that conversation really go, which will be one for the Patreon. There's a lot of mothers out here who tell their sons and encourage their son to do criminal activity. Real talk. So if the mother, especially in that matriarchy of the black community, is telling the sons to go be with drug dealers, and the daughter is seeing that and seeing the mama, what the mama doing, right? Dealing with drug dealers and shit like that, dealing with scammers, children learn by watching. They learn by what you do and not what you say. Down the line, when you give your kids information in the game, they apply to listening down the line. They apply to listening when they start to go through life lessons. But in general, most kids learn by watching you and what you do every day. Real talk. Look at Finesse Tutan. He said both his parents were GDs, gangsters, sold drugs, did this, got felonies, woo woo. Concord, look at him. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Just keeping it 100. Just keeping it 100. So when your kids live this and see this and all this type of stuff, well, why do we surprised they turn out the way that they turn out, and the women want what they want? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, but then it's all the blame always goes on. All the blame continues to go on the productive men. Oh, y'all don't want us, and oh, we aged out, or we got kids. Y'all don't date single mothers, and it's still blaming us. No, blame the decision making that you made. That's why most guys packed up and left. They went to other races. They went to just sleeping with women. They went to just having friendships and kicking it. They went overseas. They went to get different ethnic women. They didn't put a name on it. Only thing I hate they put a name on is passport bros. That's the only thing I hate they put a name on it. Other than that, situationships, divesting, swirling, those wasn't terms made up by guys, man. Guys done say, oh, we going to get Becky's. We tired of black because Keisha's. No, niggas just went to go do it. But with because they broke. All these women, this is my final message on this. All these women sit here and talk about money. And still all these bitches is failures. Y'all do all this shit for money. Y'all do it for OnlyFans. Y'all sleep around and all this other shit. Y'all date men for money. And all y'all are still batshit crazy, delusional failures by your standards, your low-hanging fruit standards, your degenerate standards of what you need for a man. Y'all are failures still. You are still failures. That's the wild shit about it. You are still a fucking failure by your standards. You not $1 million trap queen. You ain't get the nigga your drink. You still broke on the podcast. These bitches are eight at the table. They on, Big Bang podcast, starting their podcast, and they doing it the whole way and still lose. They're still losers by their standards. They're super losers by regular standards, but they're super duper they still losers doing this. Money, 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 money. You didn't want to do it the right way. You didn't want to build with the man and do what need to be do to support. And now y'all still losers. Y'all was losers then and you losers now. Nobody is coming to save you. It's crazy, bro. But hey, thumbs up the video, share, subscribe to the channel. Peace.